Hi, everyone. It's Emily Williams Knight. It's been a long time, I think, since I did a video message. But tonight, Kelsey is on vacation, on a well-deserved vacation. And so you get me and Joe behind the scenes. So first, obviously to North Texas or even other parts of Texas, just want to make sure that everyone's doing okay. You know, we went from no rain to a significant amount of rain, and we know that some of our operators in Dallas were impacted. And so if there's anything that we can help you with or anything around any kind of insurance needs, please make sure to reach out to us. Those of you in Dallas, for example, would reach out to your Dallas chapter, and we're happy to help you navigate or give you some answers. We get a lot of support from various insurance partners, and we're happy to lean in and help you there. So hopefully it'll be a couple of dry days ahead. Second is we just received the data for the, really, I call it the pain index. I think there's a fancier name for it, but it's, how are things going out there? The media, we want to know what the truth is. How are you feeling? What are really the things that are bothering you or impacting you? And what should we be thinking about in order to even better support you further? We are working on those results right now. We do have, because so many of you participated in the survey, we do have a cut that is specific to Texas. And what Kelsey is working on when she returns is linking that to some of our legislative priorities as we go into next session. Really, one of the best things we've done is go on our road trips. And Kelsey and I actually leave Monday morning, and we will be starting off in Fort Worth. We'll go to Wichita Falls, which when I first interviewed for the job, I promised I would get there. So now on year 3, I will. And then we're going up to Amarillo and Lubbock and then back down to Perini Ranch. So it should be a great week. But each of them, there are legislators or a legislator present, all of our operators. And most importantly, it's where we get to hear from you. What are the things we need to make sure that we achieve in the next legislative session, which is just a couple months away? So Kelsey's done a great job of drafting a document that we'll work with our board on next month, but know that we are probably coming to a town near you now or over the next 2 months. We look forward to seeing all of you and really learning from you and making sure that we remain aligned. Also want to talk about the sort of some of the benefits that we provide. And I think that, I'm going to share this example because it was a pretty profound moment for me in San Antonio yesterday, where we've had a couple instances of some negative press around a restaurant, either not understanding a regulation, not understanding, how to essentially go through a process, compliance, and all three of them. If they had been members of the Texas Restaurant Association, we could have given that guidance, whether it be about workers' comp or whether it be about general insurance or liabilities, or even how to work with TABC. And so, I think my message to you tonight is thank you for being a member. If you're watching this and you're not a member, we're going to work on those case studies and put them into documents you can read, which is that membership is most valuable when you need it most. And that's what we're here for, is really to protect and advance all of you. And that's what matters most. And if you ever need guidance or advice, we want you to reach out. That's why we're here. And then I think on my list, the last thing really is around, this is very important. I want to make sure I'm going to channel Kelsey here. This is a really important one. One of the items that we're looking at as you continue to forward us messages is around fees, permitting fees, costs, sort of those costs for licensing and fees that you have to pay every year in order to operate. And we can see across the state, there are examples of those fees increasing dramatically because you bring them to us and we see them with our own research. And Kelsey has a really important survey she's created. The link is below. My one ask tonight is that you take 2 seconds. Okay, it's like 4 minutes, and you complete the survey, because we want to be able to pinpoint, and when we ever have real clear examples with the legislature, but we see an opportunity to perhaps get some of that under control. And so if you could make sure just to finish this video, click on the link and do the survey for us, I know Kelsey would be grateful, and so would I. And without that, further ado, we have a lot going on. However, things are starting to settle out in our supply chain. They're certainly not where they need to be. Costs have certainly not come down on some of your key items, but at least some of those direct pain points are starting to mitigate slightly. And we may have started to see that downward where you can't get things that you need actually to run your business. So with that, it was great to talk with all of you tonight. As always, be good to each other, reach out to us. We're here for you. And thank you all for everything you do every day across the state of Texas. Bye for now.